Hello, everyone. With me here in LA, actually, is Trent Rash, the Executive Director of the Missouri Symphony Orchestra.
Hello, hello. Glad to be here.
Yeah. So tell us about this exciting summer season.
Yes, we have a very exciting 2022 Hot Summer Nights Music Festival in Columbia, Missouri. We are featuring a lot of wonderful conductors from across the nation, including Wilbur here. And we are kind of debuting a number of pieces that we haven't played before in our orchestra.
That is wonderful. Yeah, so I have two concerts coming up with the great Missouri Symphony Orchestra. We have June 22nd, and that is in the historical Missouri Theater,
Yes.
right? And then June 25th, we have an free outdoors concert in Stevens Lake Park. And the first concert is obviously a Masterworks concert. The second concert is a blend of pops, of musical theater, of classical music, everything. Tell us about what gets you the most excited about these two concerts.
Oh my gosh, so for the June 22nd concert, I'm very, very excited to hear kind of the debut of the Gaelic Symphony by Amy Beach with our orchestra. I find that such a wonderful mixture of her Irish roots and coming to America and living in America. And then for the June 25th concert at Stevens Lake Park, I am super excited to hear the orchestral version of works by Blind Boone, who is a hometown resident of Columbia and who was a big member of the ragtime community at the turn of the century, the 20th century.
Yeah, and so just to talk a bit more about our first concert, we start with Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet Fantasy Overture. This is obviously a piece about love, about human feelings, about relationships. We end with the great Gaelic Symphony by Amy Beach. Amy Beach was, of course, one of the greatest 19th century American composers, not just one of the greatest women composers, one of the greatest American composers of the 19th century. Now, this piece is an interesting story. So Amy Beach was close friends with the great Dvorak. And Dvorak is kind of a good friend and also a mentor figure to Amy Beach. And Dvorak encouraged Amy Beach, like how Dvorak himself did, to compose a piece with Native American or Black American elements. This should be an American symphony. Amy Beach thought about it and decided not to do it. Her reason was she wanted to compose something for her community. And her community was a community of immigrants. She lived in Boston. Irish immigrants were around her. And she was like, that was my relationship. These are my community. And I want to compose a piece about the lament, the romance, and dreams about her community. And that's the title of her concert. This is a concert about love, about relationship, about true feelings of people. This is a very American symphony, but this is also a very international symphony. Yeah,
I love that.
That's our first concert. Our second concert, we have a very interesting character that will be joining us by the name of Mr. MOSY.
Yes.
Tell me about him.
Mr. MOSY is a lovely man who loves Columbia and loves the Missouri Symphony, and he has a TV show that's geared towards children, where he educates children about everyday life and about music, and he has a magical TV that transports them to a performance by the Missouri Symphony and really tries to make connections between music and how that connects to what we do in our lives every day.
So we can find him on June 25th out in Stevens Park, but where else can we find him?
We can find him on our YouTube channel, the Missouri Symphony. There's a whole playlist of the first season of 10 episodes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Really geared towards children 3 to 7, but you know what? They're for everyone, for the young at heart. I've had a lot of our patrons who have said they really enjoy watching it, so it's for everyone.
That is great. That is great. And in addition to Mr. MOSY, we have a very special guest, Corey Donovan, joining us. And she is one of the winners of the Georgia-based American Traditions competition. She's a wonderful singer, and this competition is very interesting. This is one of the only major competitions, vocal competitions, to have an equal focus on jazz singing, on musical theater singing, on opera, on chamber music, everything. So she's the whole package. She will bring musical theater, opera, everything to this wonderful concert.
That's exciting.
And we also just wanted to say thanks to our sponsors. We have Columbia's Office of Cultural Affairs. We also have...
We have the Columbia Parks and Recreation. And we have Matt Baer of Country Financial.
Thank you so much. And join us June 22nd, June 25th in Columbia, Missouri with the great Missouri Symphony Orchestra. Thank you. I'll see you guys around.
Bye.